on this front. Let me come to our second panelist, and that is Anselm Hennis. Anselm is the Director of Non-Communicable Diseases and Mental Health at PAHO, the Pan-American Health Organization. And Anselm, you will focus your remarks on the implications for health, particularly the double burden of malnutrition.
Yes, thank you very much. First of all, let me congratulate the agencies that contributed to this report, which really adds a lot of value to our current knowledge. And as outlined in the report, the region of the Americas is the most disparate region. As such, in this report, we observe the prevalence of undernourishment, lowest in North America, 3.5% less. But yet, this coupled with the third highest prevalence of undernourishment in the Caribbean sub-region by the situation in Haiti. We note that there have been major gains over time. The decline in stunting globally has been fastest in Latin America and the Caribbean as well as in Asia. And we also note that exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life, attention to maternal health and nutrition, feeding practices and hygiene remain the most important public health interventions to secure these needs. Now, while we know that prevalence of severe food insecurity in the region of America is relatively low compared to other regions such as Africa, Central and South Asia, overall prevalence is quietly rising in recent years. And this is particularly important because we note an association between severe food insecurity and high prevalence of adult obesity in high and low-income countries. So I think we need to pay attention to what's happening in the region of the Americas. The Americas, as we said before, is particularly affected by the double burden of malnutrition, undernourishment as well as overweight. And this is largely driven by rapidly shifting dietary practices and patterns with increasing nutrition poor foods resulting in this obesity crisis. We know that Mexico and the United States are listed among the most obese countries globally. These outcomes are the manifestations of increasing disposable income, globalization, increasing trade liberalization, urbanization, and changes in living patterns, which includes the incorporation of women in the workforce, increasing physical activity. Now, these have underpinned increased access to and consumption of ultra-processed foods, high in sugar, fat, salts, which tend to be cheaper, more convenient, and actually more appealing than traditional foods. Childhood obesity is therefore a major challenge in our region. And while it's reported to be around 78% in North and South America, some countries report that childhood obesity rates are as high as 20% among school children and 30% among adolescents. If we're to achieve SDG targets 2.2, ending all forms of malnutrition by 2025, by 2030 actually, we must pay attention to countries securing the gains in population nutrition, maternal and child health, and hygiene and reduce rates of undernourishment. Key challenges now confront countries with regards to overweight and obesity, with many drivers which exist beyond health. If we are to achieve the target, SDG target 3, we must pursue regulations to protect children and adolescents from processed and ultra-processed food products, as well as access to sugar-sweetened beverages. And this will be a challenge in facing us as we go forward. Thank you.
Anselm, thank you so much. May I ask you to continue on the theme for one more moment, because you've been talking about childhood obesity, you've talked about the Americas, but let me ask you to put the pieces together. Are you seeing advances in the Americas? Can you share some of those highlights with us?
Yes, the Americas has been a particularly innovative part of the world. I mean, there are many issues that we can look at in terms of public education, trying to promote healthy environments in schools, etc. But it's complementary, and one of the key issues really is regulation. One has to protect children against predatory marketing. And countries such as Chile have developed this octagonal signpost, which now goes in food products, which is a sign for high in sugars, fats, salt, and calories. And this has actually altered purchasing practices in over 92% of Chileans. So it's actually a very powerful tool that provides knowledge and empowers consumer choices. There's also the issue of taxation. The sugar-sweetened beverage taxes in Mexico have made a tremendous difference to purchases of sodas. And in fact, has actually decreased consumption, which is now as much as 7% across the country. But what that has also led to is changes there's actually more purchases of beverages which are not sugar-sweetened beverages, and the net effect on merchants has not been a loss of overall income. So there are issues such as regulation and taxation, which are very important to protect our children from ultra-processed foods and sugar-sweetened beverages.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I hope during the Q&A we'll have a chance for Lucy and you to interact, because I wonder how much 1,000 Days will take even further the concept of childhood obesity in this. But